We have a problem with standardized testing in our country. Our current system is not reaching any of its goals, and a lot of the times it's driving us further away from them. We bubble in boxes, but really the only thing that they are measuring is the ability for us to memorize arbitrary things, the available resources that our school can afford, and the social and economical factors that some students struggle with. We need to think outside of the bubbled box so that we can measure things like creativity and a student's ability to articulate themselves and the potential and the growth that a student goes through every year. Right now, we aren't doing any of these things, and a lot of times people accept it as just the way it is, but that's an unhealthy way to think about this. Many other countries across the globe are doing things to improve their education system, including Finland, Spain, France, and Germany. The question is, how do we become like these countries? Well, there's things like stealth assessments where students don't know they're being tested. There's game systems that students can be tested with. There's portfolio reviews and year-end projects. And it sounds like a lot of work, time, and money, but the amount of resources that our current system is taking in is increasing quickly and steadily. Right now, students take an average of 112 tests before they go to college, and that's just the ones that are mandated. One of the companies that makes these tests took in $1.37 billion just last year, and it has been said that up to 100 hours can be devoted just to test preparation. So what do we do to change a system like this? Well, A, we have to actually make education equal. Schools are funded through property taxes, so when a neighborhood is worth less, so is a student's education. B, we need to better accommodate for the individual, and how better to do that than to recognize the master of the teacher. However, we've crushed the teachers and made them insignificant under federal mandates like the No Child Left Behind Act that weigh them down with pressures of the mandates that they impose upon them. Teachers spend all of their energy and time focusing on meeting these standards for their schools and then are left with no time or energy to focus on their students. If we were to take the teacher into consideration here, give them their classroom back, treat them more like professionals, recognize that they know what they're doing and that they do it well, then we can get to a point where there's better communication between the schools and the federal level on what needs to be done for the students that the teachers know. C, we need to continually check for accountability. It's very easy to get caught up in letting the schools run everything, but we need to make sure that there still is a standard that is being met. We need to make sure that the schools continue to be professional, purposeful, and personal. The way Spain has taken care of this, for example, is they send in government workers into their schools to make sure that the rubrics are fair and have high enough standards. So think of the system that we have here versus a system that allows students to say, here's what I've learned, and then present that in a way that they know best, through whether that's through video, making a book, or engaging their community. Students across the globe are proving their learning by doing meaningful work. They demonstrate their knowledge, they apply their knowledge, and they prove that they have learned. Now take this video for example. This video took no money, this video wasted no time, and there was no opportunity for cheating here. However, it still required effort, knowledge, and it forced me to be accountable for what I have learned throughout this semester. Change is possible. It's been done before, and we're going to need it if we want to save our schools.